Hey everybody, hopefully the audio is working. I see the levels, so no technical difficulties so far this time. Glad you guys could join us for this stream because if you caught last episode, you'll know there's a bit of a cliffhanger where Dagwood tried to well, he did backstab. He did do a sneak attack on this hobgoblin, but it didn't completely snuff him out. So there's the pitter patter of other hobgoblin feet coming. But before we begin, don't forget, like the stream if you're watching now, or if you're watching the VOD, appreciate a like to help us climb the algorithm further. And I got to thank some people, as always, Patrick for the amazing system, Noel and Andreas for the tunes. You can go check out their links down in the description if you want to check out some music. And I guess that's it. I guess we'll do a really quick recap. So, and then get going. So you guys... just as and let me know if I forget anything. But you guys were climbing down the cliffs, and it wasn't going so hot. And I think that it was finally interesting to see the strengths and weaknesses of certain characters. Because I think so far we've seen a lot of combat. We haven't seen a lot of ravine cliff climbing, and we did last time. And poor Gwydion and Magnus aren't the best at it. And so they were just toppling down. But Dagwood and Brian were able to make it down there. Dagwood decided to go in and inspect the caves. He went through one entrance and found a couple of hobgoblin guards just ready and to attack whatever came out of the shadows. Luckily, he was able to disengage and get back out. And he tried another passage. And unfortunately... actually he was looking around. I think he threw some marbles, if I remember correctly, and one marble, and then the hobgoblin was going to investigate. Then Dagwood came up for a sneak attack, caught him around the throat, but it wasn't enough damage to bring him down, and he screamed out in a blood-curdling hobgoblin yell for help. And then you guys immediately heard the grunts and the grumbles and the patter of bare, nasty, stinky feet, most likely, on the cavern floors. So that's where we're going to begin. I think I need to change the music first and foremost to make it a little more less mysterious. But yeah, who do we got in the chat? We got there's no vowel there. The Bickman. I don't know how to say that, but glad you could join us. And of course, Grandpa's here. He lives to see another episode. Praise the gods of role-playing games. Grandpa's Dice Bag is here with us tonight.
I also said that if he does die, he'll make sure his grandbabies let us know. So
I don't mean to laugh at your possible death, Grandpa. I know you're just joking around. So let's hope that doesn't happen. All right, there we go. There's a combat-y encounter. Maybe it's a little too epic. I don't know. Too late. Let's get all you guys into initiative order here. So we got you two. We got you guys. We got... Man. Can I control click? Can I shift click? Yeah, I can shift click. There we go. That makes it easier. It's a big map, so... more challenging. All right,
hey, I'd like to use lightning fast if possible.
Use what? Lightning fast?
Lightning fast.
Yeah,
one of my heroic abilities. When drawing initiative, at the start of a combat round, you may draw 2 cards instead of 1 and choose which one you want. You can only activate this heroic ability once per round.
Okay,
so I don't know how that works with this.
Well,
but...
you probably don't need it, so I'll let you keep the willpower.
You're right. I see. I got a 1.
You're number 1. So the second I hit begin combat in Foundry, it automatically just pulls all the initiative cards. So you're good, unless you want to go.
No. I wanted to get as high as possible, so that works.
Yeah. And don't forget, I know sometimes we don't do this because I forget it myself. You guys can always swap initiative if you guys want to be strategic about certain things. You always can help other characters, which gives them a boon as long as it makes narrative sense. in whatever they're trying to do. And don't forget about all the cool not secret, but optional attack rolls as well. So like toppling, find the weak spot, I can't remember all of them, but if it comes to it, we'll look them up. So, and also, you know what I'm going to do that I haven't done in a long time, and I regret it because it's one of my favorite things in Dragonbane, and that is, where are they? Improvised weapons. So you guys are in a cave. I'm going to roll a die, and we're going to see exactly what comes out. A puddle. How exciting. Let's see what the puddle does. So I will share it just so everybody can see it. Show players. Wait, no, I didn't want to show that. Hang on, let me do this again. Puddle. Show players. Show players. There we go. So just so the stream can see as well, in case they're not looking at the rule book. So you can roll to trip the enemy. Page 48 in the rule book. If you succeed, the enemy must spend one action and make an acrobatics roll to get back up. So this is a persistent thing. The puddle does not evaporate. So if you guys would like to use that, I should probably check page 48 in the rule book while we're here, or someone can, and just to see exactly mechanically how that would work. I'm guessing they probably fall prone, right?
Probably.
I wonder what the roll to trip is, though. I think that's what we need to find out. Anyway, we'll figure it out if you guys decide to do that. So we are in combat. Dagwood is right behind this this hobgoblin who's bleeding out. You feel the just the heat of his blood pouring out from his neck where you stabbed him. And you are up. So what would you like to do?
I'm hoping that I can finish this guy off. So I will, like, I come up behind him, I stab him in the throat, and then he's still struggling. He screams. So then Dagwood just takes the knife and just like plunges it into his chest and tries to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, I'll give you a boon on that attack roll as well because you were just right up in his business. So it's going to be really difficult for you to miss this attack.
That means
although you know what I'm going to do
right?
too. You know what I'm going to do too. Actually, go ahead and roll. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's daytime. You're in a dark cavern.
So that just makes my attack even because I take a bane using this weapon if it's during the day.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it'll be a bane, so it'll even out to a boon. I'm going to state it right now. This guy is definitely going to try to get the hell out of here because he's just freaking out. So we'll see if your attack succeeds. And then he will use... It does. Of course it does. So he's going to try to evade if possible. Let's see here. His evade is not very good. So let's see what happens here. And this will be his turn. Okay, he does. He barely just slips out of your grasp and your blade, I should say. Okay. But his turn is done. Is there anything you'd like to do? Movement? I guess that's all you can do if you want.
No, I'm staying right there.
Okay. All right, let me make sure this guy is this one. Okay, I'll make sure. I wish there was a way, and maybe there is. Patrick, if you're ever watching, let me know. If there is a way to use their turn. I wish there was in Foundry. I don't think there is a way to mark it, but anyway. Patrick,
oh, actually,
watching, let me know.
Could I move Dagwood to right here and kind of like I swing him around?
Yeah.
I have him, okay, kind of like
put you
him
can move
in between whoever is coming down the pathway and us.
Yeah, you can squeeze behind him. You're still in melee range, so he's not going to get a free attack. So yeah, if you want to stay right there.
He's not grappled or anything. I just have him. He is bleeding out of his, from his throat. But
Yeah.
I just have him kind of like held.
Yeah, just for the fiction. Yeah, it's not mechanical, but like I got you.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, yeah. So you slip around the side to the cave entrance, and we're going to move on to Gwydion. So Gwydion, you hear all kinds of guttural shouting and the spatter of blood on stone in the darkness of the cave. What would you like to do?
Well, from my token's perspective, it looks like I can see Dagwood.
Yeah, you seal, I guess, like a swishing tail in the backside of Dagwood, yeah.
Can I move into the space that he was in?
I believe you can move past friendlies, yes. So you could. Yeah, you could move in there and then right behind him, yep.
And I'll target this guy.
Okay.
And he
can't do anything. His turn is done.
I'll just slash him because he looks nearly dead anyway. So yeah, you just see Gwydion. He swiftly runs in. He has none of his armor on.
Oh, that's right. You're all fancy boy right now. You're like puffy shirt. You got the tights, the little pantaloons.
14 points of slashing damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let me check his... yeah, there's no way, no how. This is... so let me deal this damage. Yeah. So how does Gwydion dispatch this hobgoblin?
Runs in, decapitates it, like cuts into the wound Dagwood already put in him.
Ooh.
Then he whips his hair and he says, "I'll hold them from here. You all better maybe climb back up."
Dagwood tosses the hobgoblin's head onto the ground on top of the rest of his body as it all kind of collapses into a pile, and he says, "Oh no, I'm with you. I got your back."
Gwydion nods.
Wow. Okay. All right. So he's gone. Up next is Magnus. So you're outside. You're hearing, you see Gwydion rush in. You hear a death cry just before it's cut off by something you're not quite sure of. The sun is very bright out here and nice. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to take a peek in because I actually haven't been able to see inside the cave yet.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, you move up to the face of the cave and you do see Dagwood standing there. And I guess probably you see a little bit in the cave. You see just like black blood, like a puddle of blood basically on the floor right at Dagwood's feet.
Well, I guess sneaky is off the table.
Yeah, one thing to mention too, to remind you guys, this is a very small cavern. So it's treated as a cramped space, meaning any kind of melee attack, with the exception of, I think it's subtle weapons, I'll have to just double check, is going to have a bane. And anything, obviously, anything that you have to do that requires a lot of physical activity too. So if you were like, I want to leap or somersault into this direction, I'd probably put a bane on that as well. And you, Magnus, are very tall. What was that?
Do you mean ranged attacks or melee attacks?
No, melee.
Okay, but ranged attacks not?
I don't believe so, but I'm going to check the rule book. Yeah, all melee weapons except piercing weapons and subtle weapons get a bane on all rolls. So if you do have a piercing weapon and it's not subtle, you can still but you have to say you're piercing, not slashing. So I guess technically Gwydion should have had a bane on that roll because he was trying to cut his head off. My fault. Now we know.
So I'm going to step aside because I don't think I'm going to entirely fit in here.
Yeah, you'd have to almost double over to get in here. Because what'd you say? You're pushing 8 feet, right?
Nearly, yeah.
Yeah, so you're back in the question mark posture of old Magnus before he became Tree Man. If you were to go in here,
no.
you totally can, but yeah, very cramped.
If he does go in, I think he'll go in last. So I'm gonna stand out here and actually just wait.
Okay.
Oh, quick question.
Yeah.
The cave that we're going in, this entrance, is it over from the actual entrance? Can we see the fire and the hobgoblins down below at the camp?
Yeah, you can look down and definitely see them down below. Yeah.
Are they reacting at all?
Not yet. So they're kind of again being loud down there, and they're a bit of a ways off down. They're still like making merry, drinking. They appear to be very drunk. So maybe some of the cavern, sounds have been, basically diminishing how far this can go. So there's a mechanic for it, let's just say, and they're not aware.
I'm saying if Magnus was looking for something to do.
Yeah, so they're visible down there. They don't seem to notice you guys whatsoever. I mean, granted, Dagwood, you're in the cave, you can't see this, but I guess Magnus would be able to kind of look over his shoulder and notice that.
Okay. Is it, since I haven't taken an action, is it too late to switch my turn with Brian?
No, you didn't really do anything, I guess. I mean, technically you moved, but that's not a big deal. So if you want to change your initiative card with Brian, I can do that.
I think I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I am swapping with Brian, which brings us to you, Brian. What do you want to see as you hear the little scuffle inside the cave echoing out?
She'll peek in, see if she sees anything.
Yeah, you see Dagwood's almost filling up the breadth the breadth of this cat cave entrance. The thick boy he is.
Okay, so she can't see anything beyond him.
Well, you can see like it looks like something dark and shiny, like wet at his feet, like in front of him. You see like the flicker of torchlight. You see silhouettes moving. So you do see Dagwood. You do see like pieces of something at his feet. It's kind of difficult to tell because it's dark.
Can she hear anything like coming down the hall?
Yeah, you can hear grunting, grumbling, growling, and the slap of feet on stone.
Okay.
And it's all kind of funneling out this tiny little entrance of the cave, so it's like just a cacophony of sound.
Okay, if she moves over here, is there another cave entrance?
Yeah, so let me just explain to you guys from the outside. So from the outside of where you guys are, there is, the last thing you did was climb down this precarious cliff and fell, unfortunately, some of you did. To the south, you do see some trees. So you guys are on the very edge, basically on this map. It's a sheer drop just behind you, Brian, down a couple of steps. And then further to the south right here, you do see some trees that are growing up in gnarled trunks and branches from the cliffside.
Okay, but not like another like cave opening that I can tell.
Nothing that you see from where you are, yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna get my bow ready and I guess push past them.
So you're going to squeeze behind Dagwood and get to his other side?
Yeah, and get over to...
So you're going to push all the way in there? Okay.
And I'm going to say, what's the plan, guys? Do I see anyone from here?
So you see further into the cave. You don't see anybody yet. You just hear from the distance. Actually, I guess you would see. There is a guy. You see the ugly, snarling visage of a hobgoblin way up here, rounding the corner, racing forward, spear in hand, but he's still a bit of a distance away.
Can you try to shoot him?
I'd say you probably... Oof. That might be a rough shot. Let me draw a line and see how that might look. So, ooh. Yeah, I'll give you a Bane on the attack since there's like a twisty, turny jutting out of cavern walls. But yeah, you can attempt to attack him if you want.
All right, she'll do it.
Okay. Are you using any of your other abilities or just standard?
Could she negate the Bane if she uses like Eagle Eye?
Eagle Eye just allows you to focus on...
It allows you to see something at a distance.
As if you're...
But if not, she'll just...
Yeah, I would say no. I'd say you'd see him in intricate detail, but I don't think that's going to mitigate the fact that there's still cavern rock kind of jutting in your way. Yeah. I mean, if you want to move further out there, I don't know what your total movement is, but...
Oh, no. She doesn't want to do that.
Okay.
Her total movement's 12. I think I only move... Oh, I move 8. Yeah, she'll just do it with the Bane.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to say hello to James. Hello to Zeratrul as well.
So bad.
Oh, what happened? You failed? Oh, no.
If
Failed
her bow
with a
breaks,
demon. So you got to roll a mishap. Unless you have some kind of ability that mitigates that. Which I don't know that you do.
I don't think so.
You accidentally hit a random player character or friendly NPC. Roll for damage. Okay, so...
She just turns around and shoots me.
She flips
Yeah,
him
so
blood.
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that. So you step in, you whip your bow out, and you just kind of slip on the blood from the hobgoblin that was spilled by Gwydion, and yeah, unfortunately, fire at Gwydion.
Let's do it.
But the interesting thing here is that you're technically in melee of Gwydion, which means typically attacks get Banes, but
She already had the Bane.
You already attacked anyway. So why don't you roll the damage as usual? Gwydion unfortunately cannot do anything to mitigate it because his turn is taken.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully this doesn't take him out because he is armorless.
Ooh, yeah, that would be bad.
Oh man, that would be a hell of a... This all narratively makes great sense, though. You guys are in these twisting, tiny corridors, flickering torchlight, blood on the floor. You guys are all in cramped, together. So I think the rules are actually working in realism's favor. Okay,
Sorry.
9 points of damage, unfortunately.
Why do they roll an 8 on a 10 when it's damaging my friend?
Oh no, so you dropped to 0 HP and you're prone. Okay, so yeah, you spin around, you accidentally let loose, slipping on the blood. The arrow hits Gwydion, and he's already battered and bruised from the fall, and it's just enough to take the life force from him, and he hits the ground. Man, this is it's kind of like a Three Stooges thing right now, like a violent Three Stooges act. Yeah, so how far did you move? I don't know if you want to move anymore, but you have a 12 movement, and you moved what? So you were here.
Yeah, I moved 8, and I just moved 2 more, so I'm at 10.
Okay, so you're basically standing on the body of the dead hobgoblin right now. Your bare feet. Are you barefoot? Can't remember if you have boots. Don't you have lucky shoes or something?
Lucky shoes, yeah.
Lucky shoes, that's right.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Dagwood is mortified as you shoot.
Yeah, I wish I had lucky shoes.
What's going on?
It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
Oh,
Sure,
man.
this seems like something that might have been done on purpose. I hope that's the case.
Oh, God. You guys are killing each other now. All right, so that will move us on to Magnus. You're up. As you hear, I guess, Gwydion cry out in pain, and you hear a heavy weight thunk down.
Oh dear. Or however I sound. It changes every episode.
That's all right.
So
I picture your vocal cords are like you're like a flute or something, like a wood flute, and so it just comes out differently every session.
I need to buy a recorder now.
Different pitches, yeah.
So Magnus is going to peek back in and see the carnage that is unfolded here. He's going to attempt to crawl through. I don't know if I can make it that far.
Yeah, what's your movement? Your movement is 8. How far is that? That's a total of 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you can make it in there. You're definitely going to be doubled over, though.
Can I cast anything to help? I think.
Do you have any healing spells?
I have. Oh, I heal a living creature. Is he still considered living?
Yeah, he's just kind of unconscious. He's not dead. He's not dead. So you have yeah, you have treat wound.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right. And don't forget you can cast at different power levels if you'd like. Which takes more willpower, but also has a stronger effect. Up to you, though.
Would 2d6 be enough?
I mean, not if they're 1s, but if they're 2 6s, it'd be a good amount for him. But it's up to you. I mean, he, like I said, he's down. Okay, so you casted it at... Okay, so you feel a burst of life, Gwydion, as you gain 7 hit points.
Nice.
So you're still on the ground, though. You're still prone.
Yeah.
Getting up is a free attack, but just, for the sake of, in case anybody attacks you. Slips on blood, perhaps, and shoots an arrow in your head. Okay, so that's it. You are back on your feet. So you hear from behind you, Magnus, a snarl, a grunt, as a long shadow approaches down the hall and runs toward you. And he's kind of taken aback as he sees this living tree sprouting up more or less from the earth. But he quickly figures it out and realizes you are a threat. And he is going to take his short spear and thrust it in your direction. Okay, unfortunately it fails. He is so taken aback by your crazy looks that it just goes right under your arm, I guess. And then up next we have more. So you hear the sound of feet, and Magnus, you see more long shadows coming down. Let me make sure he can move that entire way. Oh shit, it actually shows you the distance he moved now. I just updated Foundry. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. So he can't even move that far. My fault. So I got to move him back. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so he's right here, actually. He can't make it all the way. I mean, I guess he could if he wanted to dash. And yet another one comes out, and he stops right here. That brings us to the next round. And Gwydion, or not Gwydion, Dagwood, you're at the top of initiative yet again.
Okay, Dagwood is going to. Can he tumble through all of these folks to maybe get into this space?
Yeah, I'll say you can push through all of them. I really wish I remembered if movement is like halved if you're going through people or not. But let's just say it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, so you make it there, down to the darkness.
So he would like to attack the hobgoblin that's closest.
Okay.
And he's going to use dual wield.
Okay. I'm going to say I think these around the corner shots are probably going to be baned. Because you guys are kind of both, there's like that, the cavern is going out to a point, so you're kind of like reaching just behind Magnus and trying to reach him. But yeah, go ahead and I think it's baned anyway, right? Your attack?
Yeah.
So it'll be like a double bane.
It's going to be a double bane on both attacks.
Okay.
Dual wield gives me an attack with an offhand weapon, which will be my other dagger.
Okay.
So
would you get a boon for me being close by?
No, not in this instance, just because it's so cramped and he's like reaching around a corner as well of this cave. And then you're kind of like right there as well. So I would say you can help another party member, but you'd have to like use your turn to like, and then come up with something narratively to say like, oh, I'm going to distract him or something, you know? And then, but that would be your action in combat.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So first attack is Midnight Dagger, 2 banes for stabbing.
Okay. Still a success. Okay.
The best
Let me
thief.
target him.
Yeah. To roll that damage.
I am the greatest assassin ever.
And he doesn't see you.
I'll take all the banes, 20 banes.
Yeah.
I'll still do it. It doesn't matter.
He doesn't see the glint of your dagger and the darkness coming out into the torchlight, so he's unable to do it. So you also, so that is 7 points of damage on this guy.
And then
So you
my
deal damage.
other weapon, my other dagger, is also going to be. Oh, it
So
does
you're
have
like a
obscured by
1-2
wall.
shot.
Oh, actually, I already have 2 banes on it. One of them is obscured by wall. Auto did it, and the other one is obscured by token. So I'm guessing
What?
that I get a.
It auto did it. Oh man, Patrick, you're pretty damn cool, dude.
So should I add a 3rd bane to that?
No. So the obscured
Well,
by
I'm
wall.
using the. No, I think I get a automatically get a bane because because of the dual wield. Says,
So that's an auto bane, but you said you're getting a bane for obscured by wall as well.
wall
auto
and
does it?
token, and I should also get one because the second attack does come with a bane as well.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
I guess
3
then.
banes. Okay,
You still have a hell of a dagger attack.
that's why I'm not sweating it.
Four rolls. Okay, with all these banes, it is still a success with 16. Go ahead and actually, before you do that, actually, no, I'll let it go.
Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, so yeah, your other dagger reaches around the corner. He doesn't see it coming. Let me make sure he's targeted. Let me deal that damage.
I'm just
Bam.
picturing that video of the cat like peeking out of the cabinet and then reaching around the corner of the door to smack the other one.
Yes.
That's pretty much exactly what it is. Okay, do you want to move anywhere else, or did you I don't think you move your full movement.
In between turns, I'll look up the whole moving through other tokens. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually step this way one. Just
Okay,
to
so you're
kind of get
moving
a
back.
little bit
Okay.
of room.
Okay, so he's
in
going to
here.
get a free attack on you if you move out of melee. You
That's
okay with
fine.
that? Okay. So right after you stab him, he's not looking so hot. He's wobbling on his feet, but still he is furious, and he thrusts forward out with his spear. You're going to get a free evade as well. So let's see if he even.
So whenever you click this, see it does it if it comes up. Do NPCs, do bad guys get banes and boons also?
Yes.
Okay. So when you click
So
that,
why
it might
don't
come
you?
up.
Why don't you move? Yeah, move back to where you were, because I want to make sure that. Yeah, I'm curious to see if it auto does it. Let me see. Let me click on short spear. Stab. I don't see anything.
Am I targeted? Maybe that's the thing.
Oh, let me try to target you here. If not, I'm gonna give him one anyway, because it's only. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, it has obscured by wall, obscured by token. Nice.
Because you're like reaching past Magnus.
Okay, unfortunately, Mr. Softpaws, he cannot reach you with a spear. You dash, you hop back just in the nick of time as his thrust meets empty air. Okay.
That's going to be my turn.
That's your turn. All right. So this guy, he is, I'm going to say there's a 50-50 shot that he starts turning. So I'm going to roll, you guys, my favorite yes-no die. Okay. He is going to start to flee because he is not doing so hot. That was his last-ditch effort to get in one last stab before he decides to move backward. But that means, Magnus, if you'd like, you get a free melee attack on him as he starts to back up into the cavern.
Ooh, I haven't meleeed as a tree yet.
I think it's I may be wrong, but is it just free any attack? I'm just curious if you can cast a spell if you want to or not. I can't remember because I don't think we've ever had a situation like this.
Questions?
If so, you know how you get a free attack if someone's like moving out of melee, which this guy is. I'm just wondering if the attack is only a melee attack or if it can be a spell as well. Because, you know, he mostly casts spells.
If it's us or an NPC, it specifically says a melee attack, and if it's a monster, it does a monster attack.
Yeah, also, as far as movement goes, the only thing it says is that friendly individuals can be passed without any problem.
Oh, that's perfect.
So it doesn't seem like there's any type of additional movement given if you're moving past one of your friends.
Yeah, it says a monster. They get free attack if you are standing within 2 meters of an enemy and then voluntarily move away from that enemy. You must roll an evade roll. The roll does not count as an action, but if it fails, oh shit, we were doing it backward. So you should have rolled the evade first, and then if it fails, the enemy gets to perform an additional melee attack against you. Yeah, so it would be let's see. This isn't technically a monster, so we'll just say it's melee, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then, long story short, Magnus, you get a melee attack if you want. It's free as well. Doesn't take any of your turn.
Sweet. I'll take it. Turns out I actually have a knife still, so I'm going to use that.
Oh, okay. Well, look at that. I guess I should have. I also did it backward, right? Good. Yeah, I did this backward as well. I should have rolled his evade first. See if he succeeds. And then if he fails, then you get to roll. He failed anyway. You failed as well. Do you want to try to push that roll, or do you want to take the failure?
I'll take the failure.
Okay. So he moves back into the shadows from where he came, making way for his other hobgoblin buddies, which brings us to Gwydion. You're on the ground. You can get up. It's a free action if you'd like. Otherwise, you can wallow in the blood of the hobgoblin.
I'll stand up.
Okay.
And he's extremely upset. Not with Brian.
Let me guess. The violence is
The violence is
kicking in?
amped up, so he is going to chase down those who run away.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, it tells us how far we moved. I didn't have to count it in my head. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, he's just I'm gonna target this first hobgoblin I'm coming up on, slash him down.
Okay.
Bane 1. Roll. Still succeed. Roll damage. 9 points of slashing damage.
Damn. Okay. All right. So you attack the guy in the shadows, and that is the end of him. And you did a slash, right? And not a.
Mm-hmm.
Not a.
Yeah,
pierce?
I rolled.
Okay.
That's why I rolled with a bane.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did that? What? Did I deal to the wrong guy? I did. Thought I had this guy targeted. What? Why is it doing that? I'll just manually do it. All right, how do you take this guy out?
Is this the one that was currently running away?
Yeah, he was the one that ran away. So right when he dipped into the shadows, you're charging after him and did whatever it is you do.
Oh yeah. Completely slash behind, like slash across his back, and then just so it's cool, also decapitate this one. I'm cutting heads off today.
Dang, I guess so.
Yeah.
So I picture you just wild swinging the sword. It's like sparking on the cavern walls and just like lopping this guy's head off.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all you're going to do? I guess that's pretty much all you can do unless you have some movement left over. And you're kind of right there. You see just to the north of you, just to your right side, these two hobgoblins racing down the cavern looking at you.
Yeah, you know what? I'll step onto the one I just killed.
Well, no, you killed this guy in here. Sorry.
Oh, there's a guy in here? I don't even see that.
That's the guy who ran away.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. These are you guys.
I'll just stand my ground. Stand where I'm at.
All right. So this guy, he pushes through his friend into the cavern, weaseling his way over to this side. And he attempts to attack you with his, what does he got? A spear, I'm assuming? Yeah, so he lashes out with his spear. Oh, weird. I gotta mark you as not prone. That's really cool. So it even marked you as prone temporarily. I'll take it off though. Okay, that is 8 points of damage as he reaches out this little guy with his spear. And
well, you know what? I'm gonna use an ability. I don't want 8 points of damage.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's not 8 points of damage. You rolled an 8. I got to roll the damage first. See what it is.
Well, no matter what,
It's
I don't
only
want
6. You don't want it? Okay, so what are you doing?
Hell no. I'm gonna use defensive. Without consuming an action for the round, I can parry an attack. I may only parry the same attack once, but I can use this as many times as I have willpower for it. So
You're going to parry with your... What sword are you using, by the way? Are you using the one you found in the tower?
yeah, Elrin's blade.
Shit, so we've been not rolling that.
Rolling what?
So every time you attack with that,
Uh-huh.
there is a... Let me read it again. Once per combat, a wielder can activate... Oh, wait, that's only if you do it. Next successful attack, d6 force. Never mind, sorry. I thought that's only if you activate the ability.
I forgot it even had an ability. Oh, I'm reading it now.
Yeah.
Oh, fungal symbiosis.
Yeah, so you can get extra damage with that, but there's a cost because you have to save against it.
That's pretty cool. I'll try to remember that. But we're going to use defensive. Spend 3 willpower.
So you're going to parry. I guess you just have to succeed with your weapon. If I remember parry correctly. And then I don't think the damage of 6 is going to be anything for your sword.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
So no damage.
All right. So you spin around at the last moment and parry his spear thrust.
Just barely. I rolled at 18.
Oof. Okay, Magnus, you are up. You see another hobgoblin weasel his way into the cavern just before you, where the torchlight is blazing brightly.
So yeah, Magnus is going to reach over and tap this guy on the shoulder. And as he does, he's going to zap him.
What are you zapping him with? Oh, lightning
flash.
Okay, you're calling down a flash of lightning from the sky. Is there any Banes if it's indoors?
It just costs extra.
Yeah, indoors the willpower to cast the spell is doubled. So how many willpower did you use? Was it just 2, I think?
I think it's 3, so I'll mark 6.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because you're in this cramped. You don't have access to the clouds. All right, so electricity still makes its way through the caverns and the wet surfaces, blinding you guys all. Not blinding, really, but flashing in a bright light, and then it makes its way to this guy. And yeah, this guy, you said you're tapping him. So that's 9 points of damage on this guy. And does armor have no effect, I believe, right? Let me just double check. Metal armor has no effect, but the spell can be dodged and parried as a ranged attack. It doesn't matter because it's actually a ranged attack, though. Trying to see if, like, doesn't seem like there's any negatives to it, unless it counts as like a melee attack. I mean, sorry, a ranged attack, like a bow would. I don't know. If one of you guys could look that up while we're doing this, that'd be cool. Or rules lawyers in the chat. But anyway, we'll just let it fly for now. Dealing this damage. Go ahead.
I did that thing where I didn't read the whole thing all the way. So it says the lightning flash continues to another random target within 2 meters of the target, inflicting 2d4 damage.
Oh, okay. So it could be
Bring it
either this guy or you said within 2 meters of the target, right?
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to be 1. Or actually, I'll let you, Gwydion. Do you want to be 1, 2, or 3?
I'll be 2.
All right, so what I'm going to do is roll 1d3, and we'll see what number we get. So this guy will be 1, you'll be 2, and he'll be 3. Okay, so it's going to... Actually, shit, no, it'd be the same ones. Sorry, it'd be a coin toss. Do you want to be heads or tails?
I'll be tails.
Okay, so you'll be 2, I guess. Okay, no, the electricity crawls across the cavern walls and gives this guy a shock of his life. So first and foremost, this guy needs to take 9 points of damage, which I'm going to do right now. Deal damage. Did it work? No, it did not. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay. And then this guy, what is the other? Is it the same amount of damage or what was it?
It was 2d4.
Okay.
Which comes out to 4.
Okay. Bam. Okay, so these bolts of electricity crawl along the wet walls of the cave and shock this guy. And he's, you know, he does one of those things. All right. This is an interesting encounter. Which brings us to Brian. Is there anything you'd like to do? The rest of your companions have ventured deeper into the cave. There's all kinds of shit going on. You see flashes of electricity, sparks flying on cave walls, the flickering torchlight, screaming, grunting, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. She's a little intimidated because of what just happened, but she'll go a little further in just to see like what's up. And she sees this guy, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely see him right by Magnus. Electricity crawling over his skin, the hair that he does have just sprouting out at all ends, stiff.
She's gonna move back here and then try to get a shot on this guy.
Lord.
Woo!
Is it
Shooting
banged?
through Magnus? Probably. Try to see what happens when you target that guy. So click on him and hit T. And then it should pop up in your auto. When you click on attack, it should show you like penalties and stuff in the pop-up window.
Yeah, it says obscured.
Yeah. I think shooting through.
Yeah, you
what
can
is
shoot through people.
You can, but it's baned, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, because it's baned. But if she doesn't roll a 20, she's not gonna hit someone else.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if I rolled another 20.
It would be crazy. Feels like a crazy night though.
Kind of
It
does.
is. It's getting crazy.
He's gonna risk it.
Yeah.
If it has the check mark by obscured by token, will it just roll the bane?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh. My heart.
Teetering, getting on that 20 almost. Okay, so that's success. You're trying to shoot him. He's already gone. He can't do anything but take your arrow. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. Oh man.
7, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It was on the 7 and I rolled to 3.
Yeah, that's enough. So how does Brian take this guy out as this arrow just whizzes by Magnus's question mark shaped body right now in the cavern? Like pin him to the cavern, like shoots him in the eye and
How about through the mouth?
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to pin him to the cavern?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that looks pretty
The
cool.
old pin and trick. Pin to the cavern trick.
All right, so yeah, with a big gout of blood coming out of his mouth, he just kind of eventually like twitches and falls limp. There's still electricity kind of crackling through his dead body. Do you want to move anywhere else? You want to move through? You barely squeeze by Dagwood, who is hogging up the width of this whole place. All right, this fighter, this other hobgoblin, he's furious, he's electrified, and he decides to attack Gwydion, who's right in front of him. So he is going to attempt to do this attack with his spear. Ooh, not good. Okay, so yeah, it just goes right past you under your arm or something. I guess the he's got the post lightning bolt jitters.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move to the next round. Boom. All right, let's see here. Let me move these. Hang on, let me remove these dead guys from combat. But you're up first, Gwydion. What would you like to do?
Like to ask why so many more combatants were added.
Because you guys are making lots of noise.
Ah, shit.
And the cavern runs deep.
I don't like this, but Gwydion loves this.
He's drunk on violence right now.
He is risking his... He doesn't really see it as risking his life. He's just asserting his dominance, I guess. So, a Bane.
Yeah, don't forget, unless you're doing piercing.
Still succeed.
All right. Yeah, with an 18.
For
Oof,
12
okay.
points of damage.
He has nothing left to give, and you run him through easily like butter with your blade.
Sweet.
And he just slides off it with his mouth agape and his eyes wide. Do you want to move at all, or are you going to hold your ground?
I guess I'll move up.
Okay. Yeah, you move up. You see a staircase directly to the northeast, leading up, and then one leading down. Right when you pass through there.
Okay.
And then obviously it keeps twisting up northward if you want to continue to go. Is that where you're going to stop though? Right there?
Yeah. Well, I'll move right here. That in case anything tries to come up these stairs.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're guarding the staircase. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see a torch flickering in the distance, but you can't quite see anything beyond that. Until you do, you see a hobgoblin dash out into the darkness right below this, or right in front of this torch, and he's casting long shadows right in your direction. That's all he does.
Okay.
And then you hear, why can't I move this guy? You're the pitter patter of feet. You don't see anything though. And Magnus, you're up as Gwydion just runs further into the cave to the north, and the rest of your companions descend behind you, or retreat behind you. What do you want to do?
Well, I can't let him run in by himself, so I'm gonna follow.
You're all hunched over, just making your way. So you're moving your full movement, okay?
And Do I see? Okay, I do see that guy there. Do I hear anyone approaching from these other corridors?
No, you don't hear any sounds coming from the north or behind you. You just see those
Sweet.
stairs leading up into darkness.
I am going to cast Entangling Growth, which creates a tangled network of vegetation that counts as difficult terrain and requires an acrobatics roll to move through.
Okay, where do you want to... so the range is 10 meters. It's a 4-foot-meter radius area as well, so it's going to take up quite a bit of space, yeah. Yeah, so where do you want it to be?
I'm going to cast it down the stairs in that direction.
So you're going to, like, kind of pin it right here?
Yeah, like in this hallway.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Sweet.
And I'm going to just... Okay, you activated it with 3 willpower points. Let me just scribble some stuff. I guess like about... No, it's a 4-meter radius. So that's half. So it's going to creep all the way, like... It's going to fill up this whole damn... Pretty much this whole damn area.
Yeah, it fills up, what, 4 squares total?
Yeah. Oh, shit. I should have changed the color, though. Let me change the color. So it's easier to see. Maybe we should just do a circle. Dang, why can't I change the color? Oh, wait. Settings. Full color. Let's make it like greenish. All right, so let me redraw this. This whole blobby thing fills up. Okay, yeah, so you just see these roots tearing up from the ground, unearthing stone, creating a brambled path ahead of you. Awesome. Okay. And moving on, this guy, you guys hear just distantly some the slap of feet on stone, and yet again, it's as if they just keep coming and coming and coming. But that brings us to Dagwood, who's hanging out with Brian toward the entrance. What would you like to do?
He's going to move forward. So he's going to go 2, 4, 6, 8. Am I moving into what looks like a dead end, or does this a passage?
Yeah, so it's really dark in there. You start feeling around, and you feel you kind of almost trip over these. You feel it. It feels like a stump rising from the ground, and then there's another one, and then you feel hay on the bottom of your feet. But yeah, it kind of, you just feel coldness coming from the walls and everything. It doesn't it does not look like it keeps going. It's like a little nook.
But did we see one of the hobgoblins come out of this location?
2 of them did. The one you cut his throat, and then the other one that was killed when he was trying to flee by Gwydion.
Do I get the sense that they were just hanging out in here, or maybe I can search around and see if there was
if you want to take your turn to like kind of get your bearings of this area, you can for sure.
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for like like an entrance, like a door or something that is hidden here that they maybe came through.
Yeah, you meticulously check the walls to the best of your ability, you know, during your turn, which is only a few seconds. You find that there's a little ledge and there's some hay, and that it's a little bit warm still, so you deduce they were probably sitting there or resting there. There's also 2 stumps rising from the ground in this area, and the body still of the slain hobgoblin, but the walls themselves seem intact. You don't notice any kind of hidden passageways or any doors or anything like that.
Okay. So knowing that, I will turn back and go the other way. So 10, 12, that's my movement. Nothing's happening so far. So if I...
Well, that would have been
is
your
it-
action anyway. So like checking out that spot.
Oh, okay.
So you can
Okay,
move
so-
and then, yeah,
So that's going to be
pretty
my
much-
turn then.
That's you. Okay.
Yep.
All right. This guy, I'm going to remove him. He's dead. Remove participant. Okay. So you see, I guess it would be Gwydion and Magnus. You see another hobgoblin kind of come around the corner just right by this this torch. And he's looking at these roots and these growths kind of sprouting up from the ground. He starts hacking at them with his sword, and he looks really frustrated. But that's he stops there as if it's a wall. And that brings us to Brian, who just stepped away for a moment. So, oh, there she is.
Sorry, I had to
Okay.
blow my nose. Okay. So everyone's moved in more.
Yeah, everybody's moving further into the caves.
Okay. She'll move a little further. I guess she can move till there. And she can't. Well, she does have a line of sight through Gwydion of this guy.
Yeah,
It
because
will
that,
be. It will
that
be
first
Bane,
hole
though,
you
but
put
yeah.
in him.
Yeah, you can see right through the hole that's gaping, his gaping wound through his body.
Yeah. Are we still combating?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. She's gonna do it. She's gonna try it.
All right, so it's a Bane attack.
Duck.
And who are you trying to hit? This is just the first guy you see? There's,
Yeah.
I guess,
Oh,
this
it's
guy.
double baned.
Yeah, double Bane.
Go for it. It'll be all right.
Is it really double baned? Why is it double baned? Like a straight shot. Through Gwydion. Okay.
It's also, but it's down some stairs, you know.
It's probably where you're standing in relation to the wall as well.
Yeah, that's probably the legit reason why.
Because the system is looking at where you are based on the walls that are drawn, and so that's what I'm guessing. It's, and then plus the token.
All right. She's feeling a little brash. She's gonna try it.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, a demon. All right, so let's see what this mishap is. Why don't you flick it? Another mishap. Let's see if it
This
destroys.
sucks because my bows are already fully beefed out, so I can't even like use the 20 to like upgrade it, you know?
Don't forget, there's puddles everywhere, guys. You guys haven't used the improvised weapon of the cave. Oh shit! So you run out of arrows and must get more before you can use the weapon again.
Sucks.
Re-roll for sling or throwing weapons. Wow. Okay.
Wait, re-roll for slinger. What does that mean?
That's
If
if you're
you-
using a sling or yeah.
Yeah.
But this is for a bow
Oh, I see.
specifically.
Okay.
So yeah, your arrows, I guess, you reach in your quiver and you're like, oh shit, I'm out.
Could be worse.
Yeah, I guess so.
Gwydion's like, whew. Okay, but you are the last person of the combat round, which brings us to the top of initiative, and this guy has to roll a It's acrobatics check, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
To get through it. All right, he's pushing forward. You see him armed with a bow. His acrobatics sucks. And he fails. So he's like trying to like maneuver his way through these vines and he just can't do it. His bow gets caught, his arms get caught, and he's cursing in a language you don't recognize. So he's stuck. Which brings us to Dagwood.
Okay. So Dagwood is going to continue moving. Is going to get up, I guess, here. Does he hear anything coming from these other two locations? Any footfalls? Any scrambling around up there?
No, nothing that you can. Again, there's so much noise going on right now. You know, everybody's moving around. But yeah, you don't detect any sounds coming from that way.
And this difficult terrain that's down here, the green, is something that he would not be able to get through also,
You can.
right? You'd have-
You can. So that's the entangling growth that Magnus casts. It's just a bunch of roots and vines and crap. So it requires an acrobatics check to successfully move through it.
So he's going to move down that way. 8, 10. Boom. Oh,
You're going to walk right
wow.
into it?
I didn't. Well, I only saw one of the guys down there. That's a lot more hobgoblins than I thought were going to be.
So you're
there.
in it. So you're in the entangling growth now.
Sure.
You step in it. These vines are all around you, and you just see like a line of hobgoblins crowding the caverns. But to get
kinda like-
out of it, if you wanted to move like out of it or anywhere else, yeah, you'd have to roll an acrobatics check to successfully get out.
Okay.
I
I'm
think
going
that's
to go
how
ahead
it
and
works, right? It's to get through it entirely, if I remember correctly. Let me read it.
he's going to step into
Yeah,
there
move through.
for
Okay.
sure, and he's going to attack the hobgoblin that's directly to his west.
Okay, so basically you are going to be in even more shitty situation with all these roots
Sure.
and vines sticking up, so that would be an additional bane if you have any others as well.
Let's see.
So you're attacking the guy right in front of you, right?
Correct. Yep.
This guy? Okay, he's armed with a spear.
Okay, so he gets a bane for attacking with the midnight dagger, but also with inside of this these roots.
Inside of the tangled roots, yeah, exactly. Just to be able to maneuver through them.
Okay. So
Which probably isn't going to be a problem for you anyway.
I hope not, but we'll see.
Ah,
Never mind.
Oh, what? Another demon. All right, what's a mishap? A melee mishap. Let's see what happens. This is getting crazy. This is probably the... Okay, you drop your weapon at your feet, picking it up as an action. So yeah, you lose it among the, you know, one of these thorny brambles gets caught and you lose the grip on the dagger and it falls to the ground. Okay, so...
there's whole lot of hobgoblins there. So just so you know, from where I was, I could only see this one and a little bit of this one. So I thought I was fine. I did not notice that there was a whole line of them up here just in a queue waiting to get past. So
yeah, well, that's what's cool, right? I mean, it's
nothing I can
great
do
with the
about
drama.
it.
You're
It's
like running through,
basically
you're like, oh fuck.
Han Solo running into the room full of stormtroopers and then
Exactly.
turning around and running away.
So you're gonna try to leave the brambles then? You can. It's just,
Let's see.
it's
I
just an
moved-
acrobatics check.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I have one more movement, so I'll go ahead and try to do that.
Okay,
Acrobatics.
so yeah, roll me acrobatics, and then we'll see if you can probably get your way out. I'm sure.
Nope.
Whoa, a 19. Okay, so do you
No
want to
more
push
high
it?
rolls? I'm done. I'm done doing that.
Do you want to push it? Or?
No, I'm not gonna push it.
Okay.
So I'll stay right there.
Okay. All right. So
That's
you're just
maybe my last turn. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. All right. It comes with this guy. So this guy, he he's frustrated. He sees all these roots and vines and stuff growing up from the rock, but he is still going to try to attack you, Dagwood. Of course, he is going to be baned as well. Let me make sure it banes it correctly. Oh, it didn't. Interesting. So he's... I guess there's not a cliff in his way. Or, sorry, not a cliff, but a cavern. So he has line of sight. However, I am going to bane him because he is also stuck in these roots.
Does he have me targeted?
Oh, you know what? Let me try that. Let me do that. You might be right. You're right. Okay. So I'm going to give him also one more bane. Okay, he fails with an 18. Again, like he just chips away some of the entangling growth, but unfortunately, that's all. How long does this last? Is this permanent, Magnus? Or does it like...
I think it set a shift.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's... How many rounds is a shift? Well, no, a whole shift? That's like 6 hours. I was thinking stretch. Ooh, this is gonna be here for a long time.
Oh, maybe it's a stretch.
No, it's a
And
shift.
there's
It's one of the two. Oh, it's a shift?
It's a shift.
Yeah.
And there's no HP associated with it, like if you were to machete at this thing. Because I know sometimes in Dragonbane there's like things have HP. You can break them down.
Not
Nothing
that
in
it
the
says.
description? Okay. This is quite the conundrum. But I guess it's helpful for you guys. All right. So next up is Gwydion. What do you want to do? As Mr. Softpaws is stuck ahead of you in a bunch of roots and vines.
Let's see. We'll move down the steps. Oh, wow.
Okay.
There's a lot of them down here.
It's like you guys went into the anthill.
We're at the Hobgoblin DMV.
And oops. I can't move. Things look really weird to me on my
You
map.
can't move in. Yeah, basically there's like a cavern right here. Are you trying to move right here or what?
Yeah.
You can't move there?
Okay, if I had to go down or
Yeah,
over
okay.
and then up.
So you step your way into the entangling roots.
Oh shit. I now see what you saw. When
What?
you said there was a line of them,
Let's not go over
Staggered.
here. No.
I thought like I only see like 2. I don't think you're in that much trouble. Everybody needs to run. So Gwydion, he's breathing heavily.
Yeah, what
Right
is your
over
HP,
here.
Gwydion? You got to be low, right? Yeah,
I've only got 7 left.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now you're in the growth. You're going to have to roll an acrobatics to get out of the growth.
yeah, I am going to tell. I want survival for my friends. He's going to yell out to everybody, we are way overwhelmed. Flee while you can. And here's what Gwydion's plan is. He's going to do 2 things, potentially. It depends on what the initiative rounds are for the next turn. So I won't worry about that right now. But my action is going to be using the help action to help Dagwood escape from the brambles.
Okay.
So he'll have a
So-
boon. He'll have a
Yeah, on his
boon when he
next-
tries to leave.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll have a boon when he tries to escape. Okay, that'll be your action. So you're kind of probably just parting the way for him, trying to hack away at some of these brambles to clear a path. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to Brian. Two of your companions are entangled down below, among other hobgoblins. What do you want to do? With no arrows.
Yeah. If she goes down there and tries to help, I guess like here, can she use her dagger to help? Try to cut him away?
Are you using it to help somebody escape? Like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, to help cut him from the brambles.
So yeah, if you want to help Gwydion or help Dagwood, you can use your action as a help action. So on their next turn, they'll be able to get a boon on their acrobatics rolls to get out.
Okay.
So that's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're doing the same thing. You unsheath your dagger and are starting to hack away at some of these brambles. And that brings us to Magnus. The origin of all of the growth.
Not understanding all the commotion, he's gonna move down. Oh, I see
You're
now.
like just bent over, trying to see.
I'm not quite in the bramble yet, so from my
Yeah, you're not
position, he's gonna reach and grab both Gwydion and Dagwood by the collar and try to lift up and pull back and help them get out as well.
Okay. So then they'll get double boons on their next turn if they would like to escape. So that's your turn. You just hear more movement. The entire cavern is very clogged with hobgoblins. They cannot do a whole lot. However, this guy right here is going to attempt to thrust his spear through the brambles and attack Gwydion as he looks to be trapped. So let's see here. Let's make sure I have you targeted. So it should be obscured. I'm going to give him an extra bane because of this situation. Okay, unfortunately it fails yet again. You see this spearhead like whiz by your head, deflected by some thick shrubbery. And the last guy is the one right in front of you, Dagwood, and he is going to also attack. I'm targeting you, so he should get baned. I guess I should give them conditions, but I guess I'll just remember it. Alright, he also has a spear. Oh, he doesn't get bane because of that, but he'll get one bane. That's right, he's not around a corner. One bane. That also fails. These guys are rolling terribly, entangled by these whatever the hell Magnus summoned out here. Okay, and that brings us to the next turn. Brian, you're up. I'll say your help action last round is still in effect, but you can do something else if you'd like.
Okay. Let's see. She's not really close enough to like stab any of these guys.
No, I mean you can. Yeah, you can't. There's really nowhere to stand. Everybody's occupying an area or a space in this cavern currently.
Yeah, there are 5 enemies that I can see. Everyone needs to flee, escape if you can.
There's another one to the south as well.
Yeah. But she doesn't know if Dagwood's gonna make it with this double boon.
I mean, you could say you want to help him again and use your action doing that, and then I'd give him yet another boon if you want.
Isn't an acrobatics to get out of this?
Yeah, I would probably
I have
help
a 16.
Gwydion.
I
Yeah,
should be fine.
Yeah, but I would help Gwydion before I'd help Dagwood because I think Gwydion's acrobatics is probably quite a bit lower.
And Gwydion is entangled as well.
Yes, they
Okay,
both are.
we'll help Gwydion then.
Okay, so you helped. So they both have boons. Now Gwydion will have a double boon. And then that brings us to Gwydion. So you have a double boon if you want to try acrobatics to get the hell out of here. Or attack, whatever you want.
Yeah, he's not. His objective is to make sure everyone else gets out. He's not concerned about himself. That's what he wants. So the one that is diagonal to me, that's facing Dagwood, that's the one he'll attack.
Okay, so are you slashing your sword then?
Okay. Yeah.
So you'll get a double bane, one for the cramped space and the second one for being in this root system.
If he stabs with his sword, he doesn't get that bane, right?
If it's piercing, right?
I don't have that option because it's not a short sword.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Why is it rolling 3 though? Shouldn't it just be 2?
Well, you said I had a double bane.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so you rolled the damage 15 and you're attacking this guy right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So he hasn't gone yet. I'm going to see if he decides to dodge or not. Nope. He does not want to dodge. So let me deal all of this damage on this guy. Boom. All right. So you cut through all of this growth and dispatch of him, and he's just kind of falling limp in this tangle, kind of propped up like a shitty scarecrow, basically. All right. So Magnus, you're up.
I'm actually going to switch with Dagwood.
Okay. So let me switch your initiative with PC. Boom. Okay. So Dagwood, you're up. And you are
awesome. Thank you.
Double booned, I think.
Yeah, Dagwood is going to try to get out of here. So the acrobatics roll to get out of this tangle of brush, is that his action?
Yeah.
If he chooses, okay. So that's what he'll do. He'll try to make an acrobatics roll. It's double booned.
I think it's his action. Does it say it's an action on there?
I don't think it
is.
I would assume it would be. It would take you some time to get out of that. So yeah, you succeed. I will say you can continue with your movement though, if you'd like to move further out into the cave, but no attacks or anything are possible.
Okay, so it's let's see. He is going to move.
You only move 6. Yeah.
He's not going to move the way that they came. I think he's going to move this way.
Okay, so you're going to go up the stairs.
Yeah. 8, 10, 12.
All right, you see these stairs leading upward. You see light of another cave opening.
Directly in front of me?
Yeah, further ahead, yeah. It's a little bit of ways up there, but it's you can see sunlight.
Okay. So he gets there and he turns and he calls down the hallway. Come on, follow me. And that's going to be his turn.
All right, let me remove this dead guy. Okay, all these guys are super frustrated because they can't get through each other. They're all just clogging up this hall, but this guy, he
they can move around a little bit now.
Yeah, he can. This guy can anyway. The guys back there couldn't. So he's actually going to pass one, and you're going to get a, well, actually, I guess I got to do an evade. So let me roll an evade and see. Oh, he's got to roll an acrobatics check. Shit. He was
Yeah,
in
to
the
be able to
bramble.
move.
Yeah, he can't even get through it. So let me do that first. Oh, shit. Look at that. So he makes it all the way through. He's also going to need to roll an evade to get to... Oh, I'll leave him here for now. Let me roll an evade. Okay, he succeeds that too, so you don't get the free attack. And he kind of parks his ass behind this guy with a spear. And that brings us to this guy with a spear. And he's already in... He's already in the thick of it. So I guess I'll say you can move... Well, shit. Let me roll his acrobatics. Okay, he's still stuck where he stands. This guy, he tries to move forward too. Let's see if he can. He moves himself into the bramble. And then he's going to attack you with his spear.
Okay.
But it's going to be baned, of course. Man, it still shows you as prone. That's weird. Maybe you need to remove it or something from your...
I've tried.
Really? It doesn't work?
Mm-mm.
Okay, he succeeds. Or, sorry, fails. Let me try to remove it. Remove that condition. There we go. You are no longer prone. His attack misses, and that brings us back to Magnus. Dagwood hightailed it through the cavern. Gwydion is still trapped there.
Seeing that Gwydion has no intention of fleeing, he's actually going to grab Gwydion and try to pull him out and back.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, why don't you give me a strength check? And I'll give you a boon on it because Brian has been hacking away at some of the brambles and stuff.
Sweet.
Success with a 2. So yeah, you tear Gwydion free of the brambles and start hauling him out. So I'll say like your movement can be half. So you can have Gwydion sort of, you know, you got under his armpits or something and you're dragging him out, but you can only move half your movement rate. Because he's like, let me at him, let me at him.
So yeah, I'll move for next to this torch here.
Okay, so I'm going to move you, Gwydion, along with him. So you're... Oops. There. You're up there. And, Brian, you're facing a lot of hobgoblins right now. Alone, as the rest of your party kind of squeezes past you.
Yeah. Can she try to help? Well, yeah. Can she try to help Magnus? I mean, she's not very strong. Drag Gwydion out.
You guys can both. I'll say if you're both helping lift Gwydion, I guess is Gwydion resisting at this point? Like, what is going through Gwydion's head right now?
At this point, no, probably not.
Okay, if I think he's resigned to...
I will say that you can move Magnus's full movement if you want to help him carry Gwydion versus half his movement.
Okay.
Or you can just run. It doesn't matter. You know, I mean, you can take off.
Wait a minute. Did you get your dagger off the ground?
He did not. Oh, you're muted.
No, I just remember that. So my next turn, I'm going back to get it. But that's fine. Don't worry. It's okay.
His next turn.
If you're escaping, go ahead and escape.
I mean, you could if you want. You could go in and try to go for his dagger. I guess I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know he. I'd have to give you like an awareness check to see if you knew that he actually dropped the dagger. Because in all this chaos, it's probably going to be pretty difficult to parse all of that. But then you're gonna have to go into the bramble or into the whatever it is, the growth, and then roll an acrobatics to get out.
Although Dag would probably kind of yelled, "Oh, muffins! I dropped my dagger."
Muffins.
So you might know it from that.
Yeah.
He definitely would have said that.
Oh, I just remembered something.
What?
I still have the staff that makes fire.
Did you take it with you?
Yeah, it's in my inventory.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. All these boys are caught up in some wood. Just food for thought.
Well, Brian, what do you want to do?
Well, knowing all that, she just wants to run, but she doesn't know all that, so she's gonna try to help get Gwydion out of there quickly.
Okay, so then I'll allow, you're doing your best to help him. That would make Magnus be able to, unless Gwydion's ready to move on his own,
Probably not.
Okay, so he's still being.
He's not
dragged along?
resisting exactly. He's exhausted, probably.
Okay,
but
All
he's
right, so
not.
we'll just-
He's still mad.
gotcha. So we'll note that as a if Magnus is still trying to pull him out of the cave.
Okay.
And that brings us to
A scout.
this guy down below. He sees you guys fleeing, or he hears you guys fleeing, and he gets a little excited, and he kind of steps back into the brush here, and draws his bow back to fire at Brine, who is right there. Let me target her. And what has he got here? Short bow. Yeah, he's got a double bane. All right, it doesn't land. You're half obscured by the wall. He's in the brambles. The arrow just ricochets off the wall, hitting no one. All right, Dagwood, you're up. Are you just going to keep heading toward the light?
No, Dagwood is going to. He gets up to there and sudden halt, turns and looks and sees his dagger flashing, shining on the ground. I don't know if I was right.
You remember
when I dropped it?
You were about right there. Yeah.
All right. He's going to run back.
Okay, can you make it all the way there in one go?
Yes, I
looks
can.
like it. Okay, so you go back. Dagwood zips by you.
Excuse me, pardon me. And once he gets there, he picks it up.
Yep.
Looks at it, smiles, and then looks at the other hobgoblins that are all struggling through these roots.
Yeah.
And I think that the pickup was an action, so that should probably be his turn.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, picking up is an action. So you're down. You're in the roots yet again, which brings us to this guy, who seems excited to see you back for seconds.
Hey,
I could just picture Magnus holding Gwydion up, because Magnus is tall, so Gwydion is his feet were slightly dangling. Then I could picture Brian like grabbing his ankles to help pull him out. And he's angry, yelling, and then when he sees Dagwood running past, he screams even more, like, "No, everybody needs to leave." He's so
Honestly,
terrified.
They failed like 10 attacks.
Yeah, well, they all have
Probably
double
stand here
banes
and
as
take
well. Exactly. So he the obscured wall, the corner there, and then as well as these growths, he just can't make contact.
That's true, but Gwydion he's disheartened, like as a condition. So he feels like this scenario is gonna end up with everybody dead, even though he doesn't realize how good we have it actually. Even though I do, he doesn't.
All right, this other guy up here. Oh, he's gonna get triple bane.
Jeez.
Oh, dang. Okay, he rolled a demon, so let's see what happens here. As his spear thrust forward. Weapon cuts so deep in an object that it gets stuck. Okay, so yeah, it just gets wedged in some of these tangled brambles. And he's going to have to use a strength check to be able to free that weapon. So I'm going to mark him as... I'll just say restrained, I guess. All right, this guy you hear, Dagwood, you see from the corner of your eye, another hobgoblin armed with a bow emerge from the darkness, but he holds his ground right there. Actually, can he hit you? Let's see. I don't know if he can. He can, but it's obscured. So, let me... I'll say you're harder to hit as well, because you're, stuck in the stuff. So double bane. No good. A 17 is a failure. So this is acting almost like a shield of armor. All right, that brings us to Magnus right here. You're holding on to Gwydion. He's still kind of kicking his heels in anger. Consumed by the violence, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go down the corridor that I saw Dagwood come from.
And you're going to be pulling Gwydion along then? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you start heading up these stairs. Gwydion, are you fighting back at this point? Or are you kind of is it starting to diminish your... Or does seeing Dagwood go into the fray again, like, reignite your passion?
We'll wait and see on my turn.
Okay.
For right now, I'll move alongside
move
with
along
him,
with
if you
him?
will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can move your full movement with the help of Brian.
Oh, sweet.
And so move as far as you want, and you're starting to head toward the light of the cave. Can you move any farther?
I'm not gonna
than
go. I can. I'm not gonna go all the way though.
Okay. Okay. All right, Gwydion, you're up. Last but not least.
All right. Roll. Do me a favor, GM, and roll the yes or no die to see if he collects the senses or if he doesn't.
Okay, so yes is he does kind of snap out of it, and then no, he is still like berserk mode. Okay, here we go. Stream's gonna see it. It says no. That's what I rolled.
All right.
So you're still consumed by that. All right. Next round. Your turn again.
All right. Let's see. What are my... Here we go.
You're gonna rush back down there. You're definitely getting an advancement point for giving into your weakness, though. I'll tell you that.
Just roll that die one more time. If he comes to his senses, then he won't rush down because he'll understand Dagwood is the best thief, assassin, escape artist ever, and he'll have confidence in him.
Ever.
Okay,
History.
So yes, he's snapping out of it. No, he's
Yeah.
still consumed by it. All right, here
If
we go. Here's the
no, he'll
roll.
try to rush back down.
All right, it's a no again, unfortunately.
All right. So he's going to, push Magnus aside and tell him, I can't leave Dagwood behind. Please just go. Especially you. And he points at Brian. And then me and Magnus are tethered. How do we untether each other?
You guys are?
Yeah, I was about to move myself, but it shows me making movements for both
weird.
of us.
Oh,
We're
that's
bonded.
bizarre. There, I'll move you. Where do you want to move? Down here?
Right there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're not quite in the growth, but you see Dagwood there, like reaching down, grasping his drop dagger.
Did he get his dagger?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna do strength to throw him on the other side of myself.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me a strength check. See if you can tear him free and then hurl him to the next side. Okay, that's a 2. Yeah, you do it successfully. So then I guess Dagwood would be just on the other side, kind of at the top of the stairs.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Magnus.
So having Gwydion escape his grasp, seeing that everyone is now out of the thick of it, and, well, if you insist, he's going to move back and he's going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt. Can you even
Or it's not called Lightning Bolt.
Can you, I guess, what can you see? Who can you get?
I can see him.
You can see this guy, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to cast it. I have to cast it at double.
Oh, yeah, because you're underground. Double willpower point. Is there an option to do that? Does it say, like, underground, or do you have to manually do it?
Looks like I have to manually do it.
Okay.
Lightning Flash. Oh, it's only 2 willpower points. Okay.
So it'd be 4 then, yeah.
And we're gonna roll damage.
Eight.
And I'm gonna hope that also ignites the brush and tangle.
I don't know. Oof. I think it'd have to be a fireball or something. Or if you put more into it. Yeah, I don't know that it would completely ignite that. Maybe there's a slim chance of it.
Could I add it as a target for that extra bolt that comes off of it?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Sweet.
I'll say probably what we'll need to do then is assign it hit points. Because usually objects in Dragonbane have hit points.
That's fair.
So what do you think a fair amount of hit points is for this crazy growth? Like
200.
20? 200? I was thinking like 20. All right, so you are shooting which guy again? This guy here?
This guy, yeah.
Okay. So that succeeded. It's 8 points of damage. So let me...
Oh, I totally forgot to target him. My bad.
No, it's okay. I got it. I don't know why it's not doing it. I'm doing something wrong. So... Yeah, okay. So he takes 8 points of damage as this lightning flashes just through the brambles, coming off the walls. And you want to use the secondary target? Well, I guess it's random, right? So it's within how far? 2 meters?
2 meters.
Oh, so I guess the only thing in there is the brambles. There's nobody else within 2 meters. So roll damage for that.
It's 2d4.
4. Okay, so that'll be 16. What I'm going to do is put a D20 on screen so people can see how many hit points this guy has. All right. Dagwood, you're up. You're free. You're on the stairs.
Dagwood is going to look around, and he is going to notice the torch that is hanging on the wall right here. Is it is it just like in a holder? Can he go and grab that torch, or is it a lantern?
Yeah, it's on the wall, so you can totally grab it. It's like just like a sconce, like a shitty sconce.
Okay. And it's a torch, not a lantern, right?
Correct, it's a torch.
Okay. He's going to walk over, grab the torch, just take it out of the wall, and then he's going to walk back down, and he's going to hold it to the root.
I'll say that's an action. So getting the torch and going back, like that's all you can probably do. If you want to ignite it, that's going to be the next action. So Hoodlum is saying my mic is quiet. I don't know. Does anybody else in the chat? Do I sound weird to anybody else? I see my levels are okay, but I don't know.
Is it an action to drop the torch? Can I drop it onto the...
I would say getting a torch and then doing something with a torch would be 2 actions. Yeah.
Okay.
And then traversing that way.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, so this guy is up next. The guy that just got electrocuted, he actually is going to say, screw it, I'm backing up. I just got zapped. He has to roll an acrobatics check, though. Fails. He is stuck exactly where he is. All right, this guy is going to try to launch an arrow at Gwydion. Still entangled in the roots. Double baned. Another failure with a 17. This guy decides to stay put. Also, I'm going to try to go for Gwydion. Where is... They just can't do it. That's a 13. That's a failure. This guy is going to try to move forward. Acrobatics. Oh shit, he actually does it. So he powers through these vines, just ravenously tearing at them. Swings out at Gwydion. Not swings, I should say. Uses his spear. Unfortunately, it's baned. Another failure. It's 15. Brian, you're up.
She doesn't really know what they're doing, right? They just both ran back into the fray.
Yeah, like it's just crazy right now. It's chaos. People are running behind you, forward, back. You just saved Gwydion and you're like, what the heck? He's back down there again.
Okay, if she sees that Magnus is not down there with Gwydion, she knows that she can't drag him herself. So she's just going to yell at him, "Get your ass out of this cave!" And then she's going to run.
Okay. All right, so you run on. Okay, Dagwood, you're up. This is a lot of rounds. This has been all combat the whole session. I think we've had this long before.
So Dagwood is going to look at the hobgoblins that are still like struggling through all of this bramble, and he's going to narrow his eyes and he's say, "Burning heck!" And he's going to lower the torch and set the roots on fire.
Oh shit. Okay. So, how would I rule this? Because they're technically not like dry. They're not dead. What do you think? It'd be like a bushcraft roll, maybe? For him to know really where to light these things successfully without any kind of oil? Because again, I don't think these are, it's not like just a bunch of dry kindling.
Yeah. How about, could I argue for awareness? Like while he was in them, he kind of like found a spot. He's aware of where he should set this torch to light him so that it'll ignite.
Yeah, I would say it's. Let me look at all the skills. I still think.
I mean, I'm arguing for awareness because I have a better score in that, obviously.
I know. I'm gonna say. I think I'm gonna say bushcraft. I think it's gonna fit under that only because.
That is what you would use to start a fire in camp.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So let's do that then. Yeah, see if you're able to start this thing.
No extra boons, no extra banes, just straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so unfortunately you're lifting the torch down, trying to find the driest area, and nothing's catching. Things are just kind of wilting.
I'm going to try and push it.
Oh, okay.
I argue that my little lightning hit on it created a dry spot and give him a bait or a boon.
It might be too late for that because I'm pushing a roll.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, so you pushed it, or did you push it?
I haven't yet, but I was planning on
you
it.
activated veteran, or no?
Yeah. I was muted. I was talking earlier, but I was muted. I wanted to use veteran so that I was still higher up on the
What do you mean
initiative.
higher? Oh,
Veteran lets me keep whatever my old initiative was.
what was it?
I don't remember. Oh wait, I can scroll up and find out.
Okay.
It was a 4.
Okay. So let me change your initiative to 4.
Yeah.
Update. Okay. Yeah, you're updated now. All right, so you're pushing it.
Yep,
What condition do you want to take?
I'm going to take disheartened under charisma.
Okay.
He's like, why isn't it catching? And he like kind of like his eyes start like, flickering up, looking at the faces of the goblins who are still struggling. And then he thinks he sees a bit of dryness, maybe left over from the electricity that went all through there. And he moves it over to that.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's success. So this thing starts to catch fire slowly but surely. It's not dry, like I said, but it is lit. So it's not like a giant burst of flames that's happening.
Mhm.
Sure.
But yeah, it's definitely
says,
starting.
Like I said, burning heck. And then he'll like drop the torch into the, like once it started, he's gonna just drop it in there, and then he will then back up.
Okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit of a fire here.
Let me turn off my torch.
Okay, so we got some fire blazing right there. Starting to catch. I'm gonna say, and let me roll. Well, I guess this doesn't matter anymore. I'm gonna roll a d4, and that'll be how long it'll take before it's completely burned. So 2 rounds.
Okay. Moving because I was in melee range of this fella. Do I need to roll an evade?
Yeah, that's true.
Get back there.
And shit, it's 9:08. It's past your guys' bedtime. We gotta. I guess after
I
this
ain't got work
evade,
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, let's.
You
We
want to
can
go
run
a
a few
little
minutes
longer?
long.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys tell me. So yeah, roll your evade, and if you fail, oh, you succeeded. No, wait, you didn't.
I have not rolled yet.
Okay.
So evade. Good.
Success. He does not get a free attack
So I will
as you
move.
dart your way up the stairs.
2, 4, 6.
Okay, you guys are all going out there.
Yep.
And I forgot this guy. His spear is stuck, so he is not going to attack with that anymore next time. He does have something else to attack with, but.
So yeah, he will move all the way up there, up the stairs, and that's going to be Dagwood's turn.
Okay. All right. Next up is this guy, this scout, and he is staying far back from the fire. He's going to try to shoot if he can. Let's see if kind of banes he's going to get, if it's even possible here, with his short bow.
He's gonna roll
yeah.
3 1s.
3 banes. Failed with a 19.
Yeah.
This guy, he's stuck. He's going to try to flee, though. So he's going to roll an acrobatics check. Because he's seeing this this thing go ablaze. Fails. He's stuck as the flames are growing. Who's up next? Joey or Gwydion, you're up next.
All right. I can do an action and then move. I'm not in the brush. So I'll go ahead and swing my sword one more time at this guy. Because I'm out for
Hey,
blood.
you're still fighting. Okay, the flames are rising.
I'll hit.
Okay, that's a success.
Roll damage. Six
All right,
points
6
of damage.
Points of damage. Okay,
And then I have
that works.
8 movement.
Thankfully. So you're gonna move out. You're running up the stairs as the flames are growing. It's like one of those action movie sequences. As there's an explosion behind you.
Yep. I'll move to
All
this
right.
position at the very least.
Okay. So everybody is out of harm's way so far. Brian, you're up. You took this. No, I can't click. You took this torch, right, Dagwood? Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm going to turn it off.
Yes, yeah, that's the torch right
There
there.
we go.
Okay. Brian's gonna keep running, but she can't see very well, so
Yeah, you're just gonna. You see like a cave opening up ahead. Are you guys gonna all dash for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you guys successfully make it out into the brilliant sunlight and find yourselves. So you guys are. You guys are all like right here. You came out of this cave. So I'll move all you guys more or less in that direction. Yeah, you run out there. You skid to a stop right. You see there's a massive drop down below. Smoke curling up from the campfire. The sheer cliff, the sheer drop down below. And yeah, I guess we're going to call it a night there. Whew, hell of a combat session. A long one. A good one though. So you guys who are hanging out with us tonight, thanks for watching. And thanks, Patrick, for the awesome system. All kinds of cool little updates are happening behind the scenes, it seems like. Little things I missed. And Andreas and Noel for the music. Check out their links down below. And we will see you guys, I guess, next week to see how the Chasm of Caves unfolds further. Until then, hopefully you guys have a great Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. And see you guys then. Bye.